There you go.
This is the mating ritual of brain nerds. Hello, we're here at ISNR 2024. Shout out to the alpha testing group. My buddy James and I were supposed to do a demo of this over Zoom, but we got lazy, so I roped in one of the creators of this platform, Alex Nee. Tell us about yourself a little bit.
Well, my name is Alex Nee. I'm the founder and CEO of Divergence, Neuro. I'm a computer scientist and programmer by trade, and founder 4 years ago of Divergence. Our mission is to amplify the impact of therapists and clinicians, and making technology widely available that'll help millions of people with brain and overall health. So yeah, that's a bit about me.
Hell yeah. What I like about the system is like the portability, right? So you're using the BrainBit Flex. We're actually going to be going over to the BrainBit booth a little bit later. And your platform is compatible with a bunch of different devices. And you already have your cap on. So maybe you could just tell us a little bit about what the setup process is like with the cap for the person who's at home.
Sure thing. So it's pretty simple. The cap comes with an amplifier on top and a battery system and 4 mobile wireless electrodes. So you can clip them onto the cap. I can show you how this works. These ear clips are ground and reference. So you can see that underneath the cap, there are these compressible gold-plated metal sensors that make contact to your scalp. That's how we collect EEG from the top of your head. So to wear the cap, you simply hold the fabric back, front to back, and then you strap the Velcro under your chin like so. Massage the electrodes gently to make sure that they're all making good contact to your scalp. And finally, you want to make sure the ground reference are securely attached to your earlobe.
And what's cool about this setup is that it is actually very durable, right? Like there's nothing that you can break on it. The sensors themselves are very robust. The device itself is lightweight, so it's not like it's going to like fall off your head. And this thing is magnetic, the actual cable connector to the device. So if like it gets jostled and disconnected, it's not going to like rip and tear a wire or something. You would do that first. You'd strap it on. You'd get each of the ear clips on, and then you come to this screen, right? So there's a built-in tool here to ensure that you're getting a good signal with this particular cap.
Of course, yeah. So what we're showing here is kind of the signal calibration phase to make sure you get high quality signal and to do a CZ SMR up protocol. We'll show you how that works.
This is something you'll probably be doing from your phone. This is the point where if the signal strength is not great, you're going to be just sort of jiggling around the sensor a little bit on the head, giving a little bit of a wiggle. You may need to take a shower. You may need to move your hair out of the way. There's different strategies for trying to improve that, which is never going to happen in real life. There will never be any technical difficulties. I think the problem is that they have too many accounts. So they have to call up the boss in order to reactivate some of those accounts. Getting a good signal is like the first step of any good session. There's advantages of this over wet sensors, right? Because there's less goop in your hair and stuff, but there's still different elements that are going to impact it. So as I was mentioning, right, like having super oily hair or having lots of hair is going to make it a little bit more difficult to get a good signal. And so as you're putting your cap on, you may need to do more work as far as like parting the hair out of the way. And you may also have to think just about timing as far as when was the last time that you took a shower. I've run dozens of sessions with the BrainBit Flex on the Divergence system. It's rare that I'm not able to start a session. So we're back to our signal strength screen. And what's cool about this is that we're also seeing the real-time data in the screen behind.
So what you're seeing here is a real-time operation of a SMR up high beta down protocol. So in this protocol, I am trying to raise the low beta, which is the SMR frequency range. So you can see that if my SMR comes above the threshold, I will be getting the reward. The screen goes brighter, sound increases in its volume, and if I fall below the SMR, the reward will be inhibited. So I'm not getting the brighter screen, it'll go dimmer, and the volume will go lower. So we also give you more metrics on the screen. You can see high beta. I'm trying to inhibit high beta, so that's reverse. So if my high beta goes above the threshold, I'm going to get an inhibition. But if it's below the threshold, I'm going to get reward. Um, Same as theta. So the platform shows you a myriad of valuable metrics in addition to the reward ranges. So you got signal strength that indicates how good my signal is. If I'm starting to move around too much, like or clenching my jaw, you can see the signal strength fall. And if I behave myself and sit still, signal strength restores itself. We also built in this nifty tool called Amplitude Analytics, where you can select any amplitude on any frequency range and plot it. So you can choose to graph even amplitude that you're not using as part of the training and monitor how that amplitude is behaving throughout the session just for good measure. So that's my delta. It's a bit all over the place. And you can plot additional information such as custom ratios. So this protocol, I'm interested in the theta to beta ratio or theta to mid beta ratio specifically, which is a meaningful ratio in terms of attentiveness and cognitive performance. So you want to see that ratio to trend down towards 2.3, between 1.8 to 2.3. A little distracted right now as doing this interview, but you can see as I focus, that ratio should trend down. So last but not least, that's my raw EEG. Because I'm talking, it does present a little noisy than if I'm just staying quiet and focusing.
And the cool thing about this is that, like, so me as the trainer for the folks that are in this course, I'm going to be monitoring this stuff during some of our sessions, right? Obviously, you'll be running some of them on your own. And so if all that stuff is interesting to you, we can get into it. And, I can be sort of adjusting the reward parameters as the training goes on. And if you just want to focus on your session and get in the zone, you can let me worry about it. But the beauty is that we have this live monitoring to really verify that the changes that we're looking for in brain activity are actually happening and that you're not just sort of training into the void. I'm super excited for you guys to get your sessions going. And if you're watching this and you don't have your device, very bad. We're going to be in touch over the weekend to make sure that you all are set up with your BrainBit and your Divergence accounts. And we're very fortunate to have the Divergence folks excited about what we're doing and many future possible collaborations. We're going to change the world together, mostly them. But so, Alex, anything else you want to share with our folks who are embarking on this journey?
Well, thank you very much. The only thing I will say is training takes time and effort, takes consistency. Keep up your training, you will see the results. And the folks here will help you through your journey of training by giving you useful tips. But you are the key to your own success. And keep up at it. Thank you.
All right, Alex, Nee, thank you so much for doing this. And Jeff, thank you so much for doing the camera work. And this is just the beginning. This is EEG World. See you in the next one.